to a tragedy.
That is Miss Alicia Keys performing a duet for the upcoming James Bond movie.
And on October 17th, you can actually see Ms. Keys starring in a movie along with some very big names like Queen Latifah, Dakota Fanning, and Jennifer Hudson. They're all in a movie based on a wonderful book, The Secret Life of Bees, based on that best-selling novel about the civil rights movement and the empowerment of females. So she plays one of the honey-making Boatwright sisters, a teacher with a streak of what I guess you call fierce independence.
Yes.
So take a look.
What did you just say to me? What did you just call me? How dare you call me that, Neil? Neil, I'm talking to you. You better turn around and listen to me right now. You better come back here and apologize right now. Don't you ever plan on coming back there. I don't even need you in my... Don't come back.
You go.
I love that scene. I don't even know. Yeah, that was a great scene.
That was just a piece of the whole scene, actually. Neil has been asking me to marry him for a long time, but June is very scarred and vulnerable with a tough exterior. So she just said, I don't want to get married now, today, or ever. And he called her a very
nasty
bad word, and she got very upset.
Now, did I read this right? You did not even audition for this. You were dying to do it.
Yes.
But you didn't audition. How did that work?
You did call the producer, right? Or the director, something like that?
Well, I definitely just went to meet, I went to meet people at Fox Searchlight who are doing it. I met Gina, the director and the writer, and I've just been a fan of this project from the beginning in the book. I just felt like it was a very monumental piece. So I was dedicated to being the best that I could possibly be in it.
And hadn't they seen you before doing some sort of a PSA about literacy, and you were holding the Secret Life? And
did you do that on purpose?
I had no idea that was going to come around.
Come on, Alicia.
But for me, it came around, and Gina, the director, opened the magazine, and there I was holding the Secret Life of Bees book.
Meant to be.
And
Some things are meant to be.
What was it about that book that just struck a chord for you?
I just felt like you really knew every character in there. Even if you weren't that particular character, you knew them, you understood their struggle. You can really see each individual struggle in this film. I saw it screened with a room full of people, mixed, everyday people, critics, and you could hear people crying, laughing.
You want to move people. What's the point of working so hard if it just falls on flat ears and flat hearts, you know?
Right. It's so moving, this film.
And what about the group? It sounds like such a fun group. You had Queen Latifah, right? Dakota Fanning,
Jennifer Hudson, Sophie Okonato. It was a fun group
Shot
of
in
people.
North Carolina. Was that
North
last
Carolina.
summer?
This was not the summer. It was the winter.
Oh.
What?
It was January. It was freezing outside. Wet scenes, hoses.
That is just cruel.
They put ice in your mouth to stop the steam from coming out. It was very cold out there.
What was the camaraderie like? Were you guys friends off camera?
We were, and we are, and we've developed even a better, bond because of this film. We all respect each other very much. I think so much talent in this film, and it's just so much magic.
There's so much coming out at the same time for you. Are you feeling a little crazy because your new record is out? It's doing great. You got so many things going on. How do you keep it all basically compartmentalized?
Yeah.
Well, I feel excited about it all, and I think everything that I do, I'm passionate about. So with the album As I Am, I'm so ecstatic about it. My new single, Superwoman, is out, and I'm touring right now, so I'm doing a lot of that. I'm actually on my way to Eastern Europe for the first time in my life.
Hello.
I did the Bond song with Jack White. I'm excited about that film. My film, Secret Life of Bees, and my black ball for my organization, Keep a Child Alive, is on November 13th.
I'm exhausted.
Keep a Child Alive.
You know what? All I can say is it's good to have Clive Davis as a friend. That's the first time I ever saw you was at his party, at the Grammy party, and you just, nobody had seen her before, and everybody went crazy.
Wow. That's awesome. Let me ask you about acting, because you're kind of new to the acting scene. Did you take a page from watching, I don't know, Queen Latifah or somebody, or how did you know how to act out scenes? I know you've been in a couple of movies before, but this is your first big role.
This is my first major role. My mother's an actress. I grew up watching her in the theater, so I really was inspired by her transformations. I love people like Barbra Streisand, who I think straddles music and film very beautifully.
And she also directs.
Exactly.
And writes songs for the theme songs.
Exactly. Very busy lady. Busy lady. So.
But you also had to learn to play the cello, which is a very difficult instrument. We know you play piano, but the cello.
The cello was a different animal. It was pretty funny, in fact. But because I have a musical background, I think it came to me naturally. But the bigness of it, the beauty of it, the melancholy of it really was, I fell in love with it.
Nothing more mournful, is there, than the cello?
Gorgeous.
Maybe French horn.
Yeah. Maybe.
Learn that one for the next movie, all right? Coming to a theater near you. Alicia Keys playing every instrument known to life.
You're unbelievable. What don't you do?
I know, you're making me mad.
All right, we don't like you anymore.
The Secret Life of Bees opens Friday, October 17th. Congratulations on the great
Thank you, honey.
Great to see you.
All right, and still to come, we're going to find out how this incredible woman dropped, ready? 177 pounds, 177, after these messages. Okay? Right?